So here we are, and I'm gonna make some cedarwood glycerin soap. I cut the glycerin soap up into the pan. I will heat this up until this is all melted down. This is a simple recipe, basic melt and pour glycerin with some color essential oils and then some custom molds. Where I'll let that dry and then I'll wrap it and I'll get that out to the person who requested it. I'm going to do, this is 50 ounces. What this will get me enough to fill probably these three. These are all 5 ounces, so I'm going to weigh them. This would be 15, 30, 5, and then the other 15 ounces. I might be able to get 5 soaps here, maybe 4, just depending. So I'm going to melt the soap down, and then I'm going to add color and essential oils, and it's a pretty basic recipe. I have the recipe for the oil, the saponified oil soaps, but this is how I'm doing it today. Just quick and easy. So the stove is really extreme. Heated my glycerin up really fast. Usually I do about 75 ounces because of the molds that I have. I could fill them all. But today I did 50 ounces because of the order in my inventory. So what I do is I take this green Soap Safe mica that I order, and I'll add that in. And so what I have is like a really nice light green, and I'll stir that in really good. I don't want to do it too dark. There's no reason for it to be a deep green. I want to do as the least chemical as I possibly can, even though, you know, it's safe, but I like to do the more natural way. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add essential oil. Here what I have is cedarwood Himalayan, very nice essential oil. It's got a really nice light cedar smell. I do like to mix that with a cedar pine, but I put it into here because the plunger that I would normally use, I don't know, I misplaced it. So I'm going to go back to the old way of doing it and measuring it, you know, by eye. You know, this isn't as accurate as my other one, so I do know what I'm doing. I'm going to go back old school. I'm going to put this in. I'll let you know how it goes. I have my recipe. It seems to be perfect for how I do things. I have it all measured out for the way that I like. People like it the way that I do it, so I'll put that in there. I have a recipe that I follow. I don't want to give away my secrets, but I'll stir it up. I'll just make sure it's all blended in nicely. The stove is still warm, so if the glycerin starts to settle up on you, then you can just throw it back on the burner like I just did. Stir that up. I think I have enough in there as far as what I would normally put. So it smells amazing. I don't like to breathe in too much of this melted down glycerin, just because you know it goes in your lungs. But I've really enjoyed sharing this process with everyone. person that this is going to does like a little extra, so I've done a few of these, so I think I'm good. The next step for me in my process is I will weigh the soap. My molds are not perfect; they're built for a little bit bigger, so I like to do a 5-ounce soap. So I'll pour the soap in here until it's 5 ounces, and I'll continue through. So I got 5 ounces there. I got 5 ounces there. An alcohol spritzer, which I've been using hand sanitizer because still 80% alcohol. It does hit these bubbles, so if you see the bubbles, like, see, no more bubble, and that'll be nice in the end. So I'll just continue through this process. I'll fill all these molds, and we'll get those going into the drying process. So all of it's been poured. I didn't do huge. I did 50 ounces. Cedar wood with my custom colors, custom molds. This will sit for about 2 hours, and then I'll pull them out of the molds and we'll see what we have. Thanks for watching. So we're pulling these out of the molds. We have some garden florals out of the mold. We have these all named. This is a Queen Elizabeth garden floral. These are hotel soaps. That's the deluxe. I have a Native Pride. This is what was ordered. Those Native Prides right there. 3 of those. And then I have a garden floral. Just throw it out. Just get it out of the mold. Give you a look. These are on my custom plate molds. This is what we do. Someday I wish to make like 1,000 of these, maybe 100 of these, 100 of these, 100 of these, and we'll just keep on rolling with it. I can maybe make like 20,000 of those things. I mean, I'm talking about like in 3 months. I just really like to do it, but I'm gonna do the best I can. These smell really nice, like cedar wood, Himalayan cedar wood. They came out of these custom molds. I have 3 soaps still to come out, but this is the final stage of the production value, and I'm just happy everybody got a chance to watch, and I just want to thank you for watching. Subscribe, give a like. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.